Right now I'm at the graveyard that my dad and grandfather and grandmother are buried in. Dad died about 45 years ago this year, and it's Father's Day, so I rarely ever come out here. I've only found the grave once, twice. It's not marked, and it's got a little tiny hole in it. I was gonna do some CPR so that I could avoid joining them sooner than later. But it's kind of a neat little area. You can see beautiful looking park. Don't want to start doing CPR since there's a number of families that are wandering around, and I don't want to start doing it in the wrong spot if I can't find the exact little marker. But I have a pretty good idea where it is. I will avoid this for at least another few decades. That's always the plan. I may have to fake my death at one point so that I have enough money. Scott Todd will be inheriting a lot of money at one point. So, and as Todd Scott will be very well insured. Anyhow, I will go back and do some CPR at the house and go from there. Actually, I might even go to the office since it's just around the corner from here. So, this is the office. One of the things we have, Brad, babies and children. The CPR that I'm doing is that of what we would do on a child. So, on a child, 1/3 the depth. So the distance that we'd be compressing down would be 1/3. What I'm using now is 6 inches, so it's 2 inches or 5 centimeters. Children are also a lot softer. Adults, because we've gone through puberty, our rib cages, cartilage has started to transform into becomes more rigid. So we're no longer those bouncing baby boys. We're now sort of stiff, broken adults that end up hurting a lot. This is what we're doing when we're doing any of this stuff. Right now, the mimic that I'm using is for a child's compression rate. I can't get foam deep enough or dense enough right now to do the adults, and then it's also getting used to it. Then we also have babies, but then you use fingers. There's always weird stuff in the office, and I came in, I'm looking, and there's a pair of feet. They're not mine. They're not a friend's. They're just feet. That's just sitting here in the office. I think this is attached to one of the more advanced mannequins that we have. Yeah, either that or it's a student that we've left behind. Pretty sure that's a mannequin. Very lifelike. I'm kind of freaked out a little bit now, and so if I'm doing the CPR and this guy gets up, please let me know. So what I'll do right now, I'm just going to grab a mat, save my knees, get my little box that mimics a child, and do my compressions. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab one of the kids. This one's just sitting around. Okay, I'm done. I just want to check and see if he's there. Still there. Creepy guy still there. Sweaty. Reason why is because we have extremely high humidity today, and it's about 37 degrees outside right now, Celsius. Kid's a little different when doing it. As you can see here, this mannequin actually is very old, and the entire chest cavity is pretty much gone on it. So there's no recoil on this kid at all. We've had this one, I think, for probably about 20 years now. But you notice I also had my hand on the head, and putting my hand on the head basically helps to keep the airway open, because it's not cardiac arrest that we're really worried about with the kids, that due to heart failure. It's due to cardiac arrest due to non-breathing. So if we can get the airway open, keep the tongue from blocking the airway, increases the chance that if we're doing CPR, circulates enough blood to get to the brain. The brain then restarts the whole system and they wake up and come on their own. So hopefully you won't have to do this for 7 minutes on a child, but only 2 or 3. And with an adult, if they go down, pretty much you're going to be doing this till help arrives. Anyhow, hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys later.